Hello. Okay, so I'm tired. The floor is coming along. I've filled in all the small holes that I had, and then afterwards pretty much sanded everybody down. For the seat risers, they have to be put in semi-intricately, because if you don't, you won't be able to bolt your seat in. Also, the location of the riser is going to determine your comfortability to the pedal, because these seats are not adjustable, and aftermarket seats are like a little taller. Kind of doesn't make sense to have a riser this high put in, so that's a thing you gotta determine for yourself. So what I'm gonna do is I've taped off the edges, and then I'm going to take the seat riser out, sand it down, well through prime it, and then afterwards put it in where it's supposed to be, tack it, zip in the corners, just to hold it in place. And then I'm going to put one of my seats in and sit. That way you know whether or not it's comfortable for your height, because these pony cars weren't too comfortable for taller guys. So you gotta determine that for yourself, and your height and whatnot. Otherwise, I have sanded the back panel over here down to metal, because what my plan is, once the floor is in and everyone is sanded and everyone looks nice — when I say floor, I mean seat risers. When I say floor, I mean complete floor, meaning the seat risers, the bracket that goes here to bolt your panel to, and when I can get the car on the lift and get underneath the pan, see anything that I might have missed, so I could just sand that down and clean it up and clean any rust or clean any holes up. I'd like to do that first before I epoxy the car. So I've sanded that down to metal. I'm gonna put a metal protectant on it. It'll protect it, allow it to be exposed like this in case the humidity changes and it starts to want to get funny and rust. But just for your own reference, a mechanically removed paint, rust, whatever, it will last at least 3 times longer in relation to not getting rusted out again, versus if you chemically treat or acid dip or sandblast. If you do any of those methods, the metal needs to be protected instantly. This metal up here for the roof, this is lead, so don't worry about that. But this roof has been sanded, give or take, I want to say 3 weeks ago. So that's just to show you can do that with mechanically treating. And but if you chemically treat or sandblast, must epoxy right afterwards. Soda blasting is a little different, because it actually leaves a residue that protects the metal, so just be aware of that. So yeah, next step is to remove these seat risers, sand down, weld through prime, put back, tack in, and then afterwards see where it goes. I say tack after I because if I need to shift the seat back or forth, I'll be fine, because the tape I put down is pretty much the boundaries of where I would like to adjust it. I'm pretty sure, because I've been in these cars before, and I'll be comfortable with the location, and in that fact I could just continue welding and not have to remove my tacks. So yeah, that's all I got, and that's where we are.